Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be talking about the Classic Eevee Community Day. We do have the moves that they're going to be able to learn as well as the bonuses. I understand this is not going to be something a lot of people are going to want to go really that hard on or participate in, because we've seen this quite a few times, especially if you've been here for a while. But if you're a newer player, this is going to be a pretty decent opportunity for you to collect those Eevee candies. And even if you've been around for a while, I have a few tips for you as to what you should possibly do with this community day if you're looking at it as kind of a boring event for yourself. But with that said, let's go ahead and hop into this. I'm feeling 100 times better, not 100 times. I'm feeling a lot better, so we're good to go. We're going to get this content train going once again. So I really appreciate all the kind words from everybody. But let's go ahead and get into this. So the Eevee Classic Community Day is going to be going down July 5th at 2 p.m. until 5 p.m. local time. You know, your typical thing. And let's go ahead and see what the bonuses are going to be. Actually, let's go over the moves first. All right, so Eevee Caught will have Last Resort. Now, it's not 100% clear. Let's go ahead and see here. Evolve Eevee in the following week to receive this feature attack. So typically to get Last Resort, what you're going to have to do is evolve an Eevee that does have Last Resort during the times of the community days. So they're not giving us any really details about if that's actually going to be taking place here. So Eevee Caught will have Last Resort. Okay. And you have to also keep in mind too that we're going to be getting a Gigantamax Eevee. We don't know when. And no, you can't evolve it. Well, at least I don't know you can. I'm Gigantamax. And then what you're going to do, not be able to Gigantamax it. Pretty sure it's not going to be able to evolve as well as Pikachu. Jolteon will be able to learn Zap Cannon. Espeon Shadow Ball. Leafeon Bullet Seed. Sylveon Psyshock. Vaporeon Scold. Flareon Superpower, which is great for the coverage against Rock. Umbreon Psychic, which is great for the things like fighting. Okay, that's going to be pretty nice for you. Otherwise, you do have Last Resort, which is not going to be able to be learned here right now, doesn't seem like. And then Glaceon will be able to learn Water Pulse, okay? Coverage against those rock types too as well, I suppose, as well as fire. Okay, so there you have the moves, okay? Not 100% sure on how you're going to get Last Resort or if they're going to allow it. All right, of course, you're going to be seeing specific tickets, you know, $1.99. You're going to get special EVs and all that good stuff. I don't have all the details right now. We still have a little while for that to come. Or at least I'm just brushing over the information that they did post on Twitter here. Additional counters with Eevee, of course, when you do make that purchase. And then you are going to be able to evolve these after for a week afterwards of this event to receive those moves that we did just go over. Bonuses are going to be 1/4 egg distance. So you're going to have to incubate those during the times for the community day to receive that cut in reduction in distance. 3-hour lures, 3-hour incense. Take a snapshot of your buddy. And then let's see, limited time evolution required for Espeon and Umbreon and Sylveon. So that's going to be a nice thing too. So we're going to go over how you are going to be able to actually get all these Eevee evolutions as well. All right, moving it on here. Of course, you're going to have field research tasks that are going to have encounters with Eevee, Stardust, Gray Balls, and more. All right, and then of course you're going to have special background Eevees too. So that is a little bit of something to kind of take note of that we haven't seen in the future or that we haven't seen in the past for the other Eevee community days, and that is going to be new backgrounds for Eevee. So that's going to be a little bit of a perk and something for the older players to participate to actually get there. All right, let's go ahead and go over the name tricks for these Eevee evolutions and what the requirements are. All right, to get Vaporeon, you're going to have to name it Rainer, and you can only do this one time. I think we were giving another opportunity, so I'm not too sure about that. But as of now, one time or randomly. When you evolve an Eevee, it will randomly evolve without anything done to it. It'll go into Vaporeon, Flareon, or Jolteon randomly if you don't use the names. So for Vaporeon, Rainer. For Flareon, Pyro. Okay, and I'll put it up on screen here. For Jolteon, Sparky. Okay. And then for the Espeon, you're going to have to walk 10 kilometers. They're going to reduce it. I'm guessing like 1 kilometer. So you have that. And they're going to give you a week, after the community day to evolve them. So you don't have to like, oh, what about the nighttime? I'm not going to be able to get Umbreon. Well, you have a week. So just walk the kilometer, then do it once it turns dark at the game. You name it Sakura. Or the 1 kilometer, and then you have to have it equipped as your buddy. Okay, so there is that, no big deal. but you do have the name trick for everything one time. Okay, so keep that in mind. And that's not, you can only use the name trick on one Eevee. Each you can use the name trick one time for each evolution. Okay. Moving down the list here, we do have kind of skipped Sylveon, but we'll go over Umbreon, Tameo, and 1 kilometer, I'm assuming, for the community day, but it's 10 kilometers for both Espeon and Umbreon. You have to evolve that as your buddy equipped at night. And then for Sylveon, you name it Kira, and then you also have to get 70 hearts with your buddy. I'm guessing they're gonna like reduce it to like 10 hearts. Okay, so just keep that in mind. All right, it's no big deal. And then moving it on here, we do have Leafeon Aaliyah, which is going to require a Mossy Lure. I'm assuming it's still going to require a Mossy Lure for you to evolve that. That's for Leafeon. And then for Glaceon, Ray, and that is going to be the Glacier module, Lure module, okay? So that's how you get them. So, yeah, no big deal. So if you're just going to evolve a random Eevee, you only have 3 opportunity or 3 different evolutions to go into unless you do these other very specific things here. Let's go ahead and move on. Taking a look at my collection here, I just want to show you what I have going on, and then we'll hop into the Crown Zacian and Zamazenta information, I do believe. I have a bunch ready to go, including one that's ready to evolve into the Sylveon. But to be honest with you, look, I understand. We've all seen this community day. We have all seen Eevee coming back around many a times. See, as you can see here, this one's ready to go. If I equip it now, it'll be able to become an Espeon, which I don't want because, you know, the only thing Espeon was ever good for was back in the day before there was all these other Pokemon released and you needed a lot of psychic power to go up against a specific raid. Now it's just done. I'm really tempted to evolve this one here, this Vaporeon 100% that I got back in 2016 from a raid. I actually put that on a video. This was going to be my first 100 in the game. It was actually an Eevee. I evolved it. It went into Flareon. I'm really happy about that. This is my favorite Eevee evolution. And it's pretty awesome because Ember did get a nice little boost for PvP. So I can see a little bit more usability in the Master League with that because I've actually done stuff with it. Again, you're going to see these Espeons powered up because I did use them back in the day to actually go up against raids. Not going to be using them anymore. I do have the Espeon with the Scarf Shiny, as well as the Umbreon Scarf Shiny, and those are available for trade. I think I have only one Espeon? I might just keep that if I only have one, but I do have an extra Umbreon, so hey, if you're ever meeting me, I got your back if you want one of those. We do see the Leafeon on the new loading screen, as well as the pre-evolution of Komodo. I don't know why I'm spacing that out. Jangmo. So we know we're going to get a Jangmo Community Day, right? We know we're going to get the Eevee Community Day, so they're kind of just featuring those. I feel like they're going to fluctuate through the... they're going to kind of rotate that loading screen fairly fast. Because those events are going to kind of... It's like a summer event. It's a summer loading screen. They'll be gone soon enough. Yeah, that's pretty much it here, folks. Yeah, this is what I have going on here. Not bad, pretty good stuff. All right, let's go ahead and move it on to the information you want to see here. So we do have an image for the Go Fest and Game Pass. Looks like you're going to be able to get the masks through the Go Pass, and of course you're going to be able to get a bottle cap. Now, I'm not too sure if we're going to be able to get two yet. Not too sure, because it says we're going to be able to get a golden bottle cap through the Go Pass at rank 80, okay? Because there's going to be a whole new one. And then we're also going to be able to purchase a ticket, which is going to lead us to another bottle cap. This was found in the data mine. This is all subject to change. So it looks like we might be able to get 2 golden bottle caps at this very moment, which is a little confusing because they expire. So you're going to have to like double train 2 at the same time. But there was also some sort of a warning within the data that says that you can't have multiple training. We'll see how this all pans out, but it's looking pretty interesting. Hopefully we'll be able to train 2 and that bottle caps don't expire within your bag within like 2 freaking weeks. I think it was like a month they gave you, or like 20 days. We'll have to see. Let's go ahead and look at the adventure effects. So the settings for Zacian and Zamazenta adventure effects have been added. The cost per 6 minutes is going to be 5 candies and then 5,000 Stardust, and then you can obviously add that up in increments. The effects for Zacian Behemoth Blade, attack multiplier by 1.1 in raids and attack multiplier by 1.5 in max battles. So this is going to be giving you obviously higher attack, and then equipped with the max mushroom, these things are going to start becoming a lot easier, okay? Yes, they were difficult at first, but we're now starting to get the hang of it as we're collecting our Dynamax and Gigantamax Pokemon a lot better, powering them up. And now these things are going to be a lot easier. I see people out here talking in the comments and letting me know that they're seeing people show up remotely into the raids, and now they have enough people, sort of, but the people don't have everything powered up, so they're still not able to take it out. And I can't really blame them. Yeah, if you're one of these people who are just jumping into the raids, these max battle raids, Gigantamax specifically, without anything like powered up, you're kind of just evolving it, and you have the resources to power them up a little bit more. Don't be greedy. Help put a little bit of effort into that, right? But if you still simply just don't have the resources, then yeah, obviously there's nothing you can do. All right, moving it on. The EVX4 is, oh wait, hold on. We got, nope, Zamazenta, Behemoth Bash. This is going to be the defense multiplier by 1.1 in raids, and then of course 1.5 in max battles. And it looks like when you do unlock the fence thing for the Zamazenta crown, it's just going to automatically give you a shield when you do go into these max battles, which is freaking amazing. So yeah, we've already talked about that by the Pokemon group, but there you have it, folks. Pretty exciting stuff. Now, again, we're going to be seeing, now I want to go over the Eevees, right? The Eevee evolutions in the future. We could potentially see newer Eevee evolutions, all right? And I wanted to say this for the end because I wanted the people to really, who stuck it out, to know, but I'll just get to it. We could see, we talked about this before, we could see a bug type, we could see a rock type, we could see a fighting type, we could see a poison, we could see a flying, we could see a dragon. I mean, you know, whatever types we don't have, we could potentially see these. We could see a steel one. I mean, you name it, whatever type I'm missing, put it down below, obviously. Now, do I think we will see a dual type Eevee evolution? It's all possible, right? I don't know if we're going to be getting this anytime soon, but that is my advice to you. If you're a newer player, then you know you could focus on getting these Eevee evolutions that you still need. If you're an older player and you have everything, you don't need to worry about these dumb Eevee evolutions anymore, then you need to focus on just getting as much XL candy as possible so that you are prepared in the future. Now, of course, if they do release a new Eevee evolution, you already know we're going to get an Eevee event and we're going to be able to just collect those Eevee candy. But yeah, we'll have an Eevee event for about a week, sure, whatever. But it's just going to be nice to be ready right now. Why not participate? Just turn on your Go Plus, evolve a Mega Audino, a Pidgeot, Lopunny, whatever normal type, a Kangaskhan, all right? Collect a little bit more candies during this community day, and then once if we do, okay, I'm not saying we're going to get a new Eevee evolution, but if we do, you will be ready when it does arrive on the spot. Now, of course, it's going to probably require something dumb like walk 50 kilometers. I don't think, earn 90 candies, right? Or whatever. You have to be best buddy. Evolve it. You have to earn 10 candies at night and then 10 candies during the day. I could see them doing that. I could see them doing that. I could see the, I don't know, we'll see. But I'm just being silly with it. Who knows? But hey, there you have it, folks. Just wanted to give you a little bit of food for thought, right? It's a little bit of just a chill, relax. Don't take these repeat events like something bad. I mean, it's a stinking game. You're okay. We're getting event over event over event over event lately, right? It's not like every event has to be new and fresh. You have to keep in mind that there's newer players coming all the time, right? And there's people that need to have all these things for them so that they can catch up to the people that have been here since the beginning. I've been here since, well, it's been nearly 10 years. This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. So yeah, anyways, folks, if you can give this video a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
I finally did it. I'm the champion of the Pokemon League. hurry up and come. Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!